everyone, welcome to the final part of Tavern Talk. This is the demo. I'm so enjoying playing this game and I hope you're enjoying watching it as well. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please give this video a like, subscribe to see more, and without further ado, let's get into Tavern Talk. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. 2, Prelude to Bravery. 58th of the Wake. And we can start the day. That's not going to tell me to buy the full game yet. Oh my goodness. You took a quest? Fable took a quest! That's amazing! What do you have there, Fable? I found this one on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Tregarin. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hoodie guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you, looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even. Preferably one who's good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest. Ah, I am good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. And maybe I want the quest? Just maybe? No. Not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into a tavern and a quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you've got silver arrows for your birthday last year and they're just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then I didn't think that far ahead yet. I see. Or rather, I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. And then I have to fight the werewolf or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And then what if I try and shoot it with my silver arrow? I miss and shoot a tree instead, and then the tree would be mad at me. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead. Because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make this decision for you. And neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I just freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime! A frozen slime that can't move! I've met slimes less anxious than you. You met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water and more slime. Bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Ah, maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest. It seems like you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats that they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets, like the Mary Morgan incident, or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra, or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. Ooh. Why does no one want to spend time with you? Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. I'd get caught in it and rip my coat. Did that happen once? Once? I wish it had just been once. It seems like my life only follows the path that's most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go. Like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you? No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Am I? See, just last week, I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming and they make for a nice bouquet, you know. Or hair accessories, they always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confuse them with their evil twin, the weeping amaryllis. Now, guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping. Like a baby all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible, Fable. It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's ask about the encounter with the Hydra as well. Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the dream plane Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven, but I thought since it has fire breath, it probably wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra, and I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around, and how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating that I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things are changing as Leviathan's sea. All chimeras hate mice, all hydras love tea." I thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthine Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left and I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore and I ran back, apologized and begged it for the answer. Turns out that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Did you get it some? Yes. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late? If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. Woodhaves are about as useless as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. I suppose you have a point. And let's talk about the Mary Morgan incident. Yes, the Mary Morgan incident, that was probably the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me. Do we really have to talk about that? Only if you want to. All right, but just because it's you. An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits that call it home. So they wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Tregarin recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure! And no riddles to get confused about either. I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So of course it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people, seasoned adventurers, one stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared. But my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never got lost in the woods before, but this time I did. I couldn't see well and there was blood rushing in my ears and I felt dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take, past the riverbanks of Shivermere, home to the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men. I'm not sure she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and then in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. Couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the Wyvern Chimera that resides in the Quag Mangrove. So many hard words there. They said it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. But how can I not be when everything I touch falls apart? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I just seem to get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You'll have to find that out then. Like, on a quest, for example. Don't you think I'm a little Underleveled? Do you think that will change by sitting around? This innkeeper is spitting truths. I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't, and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? What if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows, you might even end up forming a party. Oh, and besides, if it's the perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I am a very fast runner, so if I mess up, I can just run away real quick. That's the spirit. Okay, I, Fable, a great gardener and future hero, charmer of nymphs, I'm going to embark on this quest and save the villagers, and I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes, good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes? Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity? If I want to fight it, I'm gonna need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy? Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lichen after all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends, but I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. Which one should we do? Should we do something with lots of dex? Lots of charisma. With dex, she'd probably still fall over on her feet. That is true. I do feel like that could be the case. So maybe it's a charisma? I really like Fable though as a character. I really hope I won this game. Okay, so lots of charisma 1. So let's make the spoken heart, and hopefully she comes back in one piece, you know? We have made the spoken heart before, so I think we're gonna be able to make this all in one go. I kind of want to make it a bit fancy, so I'm gonna add a little bit in different orders this time round, because it doesn't have to be in a particular order, does it? But I might be wrong. But wait, oh no. Oh, okay, that works, that's okay. So I can do this one again. We did it! See, this is very fun that you could do it in any order, you know? Okay, let's ring the bell, friends. Fable looks terrified. This should do it. Thank you. I feel much better, braver, but farming. No, wait, that sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There are a lot of farmers in Tregaron. And I'm gonna protect them all, or torture them until they feel better. I'm sure I could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started. You've got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday, and how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest, so I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seem like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical abilities. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant, and consumption can pass that on to mortals like us. Exactly. I thought that might go well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a really thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Oh, of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory. I love this game so much. Oh, it's so good. I hope Fable will be all right. I'm sure they will. I wonder what path their fate took. Maybe a zesty one. I hope I was able to help. There we go. That's the end of the demo. What do we think? Thank you so much everyone for watching Tavern Talk. I really enjoyed this demo and I cannot wait to play the full game. A massive thank you again to the wonderful Willow for gifting it to me. I cannot wait to play it. Please let me know if you'd like to see more of it down in the comments below. A massive thank you to our wonderful channel members, because without you, these videos wouldn't be possible. So thank you so much to each and every one of you who is a channel member. And if you would like to become a channel member, there is a join button down below and a link in the description. Thank you so much for watching everyone. I really appreciate you and I hope you're enjoying the winter weather. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.